This is Tao.
This is Bryan.
Welcome to this episode of TABS, which stands for the Tao and Bryan Show. So, sorry for no video last week. If you follow my Instagram, you've known that we actually put in an offer on a house and got accepted. So now we're just going through the final stages of the closing process, which if you ever bought a house, you know how stressful that is. There's so much paperwork. So it's just been a lot of stress, and you know, as much as we tried, we couldn't really put together a video because we are going through the closing process. Our closing date is on April 15th. We want to get as much stuff done as possible. So what are we doing today, Bryan?
We're dumpster diving.
No, we are actually, we need to get some boxes for moving.
That's dumpster diving.
Is that really? No, we're
Well,
not.
You're not looking
We're
for,
not.
like,
Why can't we just ask them?
You're not looking for
No,
gold.
dumpster diving. Well, I'm not like literally dumpster diving. No, hell no. Why can't we just ask them if they have any boxes? So
you can, but they have a recycling section, and that's where they put the box.
the goal today is to get packing boxes for free. So we're hitting up like all those grocery stores around us and see if they have any boxes they don't use that they could just give it to us. We're not dumpster diving. Not yet.
I'm not.
So we just went to this grocery store by our place called Red Apple. And then we just got some boxes. It's been a really long time, but when I was back in college on moving days, my friends and I would hit up Walmart at like midnight and get those boxes, which like all the stuff came in, which were a lot better than these boxes. But I mean, like, they were free, so I can't really complain. But yeah. Bryan, do you have anything to add?
We have to go when it's not raining. Yeah.
Typical Seattle weather.
I don't know. We'll try Costco.
We are going to Costco right now to buy some packing material and see what type of boxes they have. But Costco recycle and reuses their boxes.
No,
so
we're gonna shop at Costco and we'll ask for one box per item.
And then we're gonna take the biggest box they have. And they're gonna hate us. But the sampling lady knows me. We can't be too...
Oh, you have a reputation to maintain?
Of course I have a reputation to maintain. The sampling ladies always give me a lot of samples because they're like, we go so often, which is kind of sad. But yeah.
And then you walk by again and you go, hi. What do you have here?
You're so... And then if they say, oh, didn't you just come back before? And then I would just...
That's racist.
But while we're on the way, a really quick face of the day for you. So for foundation, I have the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-hour foundation, which I love. For under eye concealer, I have LA Girl Color Conceal Corrector in like some ivory shade. And then top NYC, no, not NYC, NYX HD Concealer in Fair on top. For bronzer, I'm using Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Airbrushing Bronzer. And contour is my everyday like e.l.f. Studio Pressed Powder in Cocoa. Blush is It Cosmetics blush in some like pink shade. I forgot the name, but I will list it down below. For highlight is the It Cosmetics airbrush highlighter. Is the pressed version, like Hello Luminous or something like that highlighter. And no eyeshadow on my eyes whatsoever. I don't have eyeshadow on. And I'm wearing the Maybelline Colossal Volume Waterproof Mascara, the Falsies one.
I'm wearing soap and water. I have a little bit of a runny nose, so I might be wearing some there. That's it. What?
You're so gross. The man I chose to marry. But oh, actually I lied. I have a little bit of a coppery shade on my bottom lash line. And then for eyebrows, I have some just like dark matte brown eyeshadow.
Do you want to paint some eyebrows on me? I don't have any eyebrows.
You really don't. Can I do your makeup? Everybody wants to see me do your makeup. My lips is NYX Butter Gloss Ink Tiramisu. That's all I have on my face. And my this headband thingies. What do you call those? Headbands?
Headbands are hot.
Are from Under Armour. This jacket is from Costco.
I'm wearing Champion boxer briefs. Oh, hey.
I'm pretty sure YouTube monitors this type of stuff. Shipping tip is actually a lot more expensive than we anticipated. You get 8 roll for 24.
You get half that for 10 bucks. Because this is 54.6 yards. That's 54.6 yards.
Yeah, the same size. It's the same thing.
It's a different brand.
No, it's not. It's Scotch.
Long lasting versus heavy duty. What the hell's the difference?
I'm not really sure.
Anyways, I'm fine with Amazon. Plus, we can get a smaller quantity.
Okay. So this is what happens when you go to like a Chinese grocery store and the parking sucks and it's a bunch of Asian people and everyone drives horribly and it's raining and parking sucks and you have a cluster. But on the brighter note, we got a bunch of groceries. I don't know if you guys ever had like Chinese celery, but Chinese celery tastes so much better and different from the American, the fat ones, like the American celery, which is just the stems. But this Chinese celery is skinny stems and it has a lot of leaves, and these are so good. Ah shit, I forgot to bring tofu. I forgot to bring bean curd. But usually we make this with dry bean curd and it's really good.
Bean curd is like the most unappetizing name ever.
But it's so good though. So we got the green onions and we usually use it to stir fry with eggs. Pretty much we add them on everything. And it's really good. We got some Napa cabbage, some beef, and some bok choy. Yeah. Oh, and some Thai basil because when you have like leftover rice, you can make fried rice with the Thai basil, some this Chinese barbecue pork, and some eggs. Bunch of random stuff, stir fry, just add a bunch of crap together and add some fish sauce and hoisin sauce and Thai basil. It's so good. Brian really likes it and it makes great leftovers. Well, tonight I'm making just beef with leek. I can show you guys how I make it. I don't follow a recipe. Whenever I watch people's recipe, it's like you use a tablespoon of this, a teaspoon of that. I'm just like eyeballing and whatever I want to add, whatever I could find in my pantry, I just add it. And most of the times it turns out alright, but I don't, like, a part of me that's hesitating about doing like a cooking stuff is I'm sure a lot of you out there are a lot better at cooking than I am, and I'm sure there will be like...
That's not true. Not true.
Not true about what?
You are an excellent chef.
Really?
Yes, you are.
Thank you.
It's usually better than going out.
That could either mean I'm a good chef or the places that we go are horrible.
No, you're very good.
Thank you.
That's a lucky dude.
That's nice. The part I'm hesitating is like people are gonna be like, oh, that's not how you make like beef bulgogi or whatever, and I'm like, because it's not, I'm not following a recipe. I'm just whatever I want to make, I make. So I mean, if you guys want to see that, I could definitely show you how I cook. But my kitchen usually ends up looking like a hot mess after I'm done cooking. We'll see how it goes.
Hey everyone, welcome to the special nomorific edition of Tabs. We're in the kitchen of our lovely house and we are going to show you the culinary skills. How? Am I doing this right?
Yes.
Now I change it back? Okay.
Hi guys! So today we are making a dish. It has a very attractive and creative name of beef with leeks. So I have some beef marinated here. Pretty much you have some soy sauce, you have some fish sauce, and you have some, this is the Chinese glutinous rice wine.
Mmm.
So I pretty much just eyeball it, and I also added some sugar because we like the meat a little sweet. So you just marinate it, let it sit for a little bit. And
are you going to tell quantities?
I don't really know, I just eyeball.
Well, this is not helpful for anyone that would like to replicate the recipe.
Okay, so...
About how much meat? About a white bowl size of meat.
And maybe like 2 tablespoons of the wine, the rice wine. 3 tablespoons of the soy sauce, and like a few dashes of the fish sauce. Fish sauce has a really strong flavor. You want to smell it?
Are you asking the audience?
I'm asking you.
Everyone inhale deeply. No, that's gross.
But it has really good flavors, so you kind of just let it sit, and I use a little plastic wrap.
How long do you recommend for marinating at least?
Well, I just let it sit for like an hour.
Okay.
And then you take leek, which is, I consider like a green onion, but it has a little bit, I feel like it's milder in flavor. So I kind of just chop it.
And what kind of meat is this?
This beef. I think beef has the best flavor.
That's not the kind of meat, the cut of meat.
Oh, I don't know, whatever's cheap.
All class.
This is the best cooking show ever. So you kind of just chop it. I like to chop it first and then I give it a quick rinse in the sink. So when you chop it, I just chopping like circles like this, and then it kind of falls apart like that. And it gives really good flavor. So I'm just gonna finish chopping this. In the meantime, we have the rice cooking on white rice. See like how much dirt is in there? This is why I chop it first and then I rinse it, because otherwise the dirt won't fall out.
So we have some Chico knife. And as you can tell,
Zoom in right there. Right here.
Yes, we could definitely use some better knives, and for a very long time I've been trying to convince my wife that knife matters. And as you can tell, I was right and she was wrong.
No.
But the next step now is figuring out exactly what type of knife set to buy. Well, you know what's really crazy?
What?
Just on camera, you just lost one of your fingers.
I'm not that horrible in the kitchen.
Well, I think even professional chefs have cut themselves before.
Yeah, but they do like fancy knife tricks, which I don't.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. They take the knife and they chop the onion like that.
That's not a trick. That's just cutting at a faster rate. You have to say things like, look how beautiful the color richness is. Yes, inhale that. And then knock it. After you've cut a very large quantity, just spill it all onto the floor.
See, I feel like it's complete bullshit when people make cooking shows and they're like, keep everything so clean. Our place looked like a freaking disaster after I cooked.
Yeah, shake it. Like a Polaroid picture.
So you just want to make sure you rinse all the dirt off?
Yeah. Dude, what is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you? Okay. let it sit while we file up the pan.
Look at that flame. That's hot.
And then I'm just using
A little bit of?
extra light olive oil. And I'm using extra light because I personally don't like the taste of olive oil. Look, empties. Almost empties. Yeah.
This is all our random kitchen crap. What are you looking for?
For a spatula, which I don't see it in there.
We have like 78 spatulas.
But they're all in the dishwasher. I don't like this one. I like the flat ones.
Do you want me to wash one for you?
No, it's fine. I put the heat on high, so it heats the oil really quickly, and then I lower it to medium. And then we are going to get rid of the juice.
No.
And then put the meat.
Yeah. Love that sizzling sound.
And just a note, I'm not a professional chef by any means.
She is by any means.
No. And I just cook based on how the food tastes. So I'm sure there's a bunch of professional
just
techniques.
like a professional.
No, professional, they use like a certain wok, cook it to a certain temperature, and I'm just like, oh, that looks kind of like it's done. So.
But that's what they do, is they eyeball it. They don't need. You sound like this is exactly what it's special.
No, that's why people have cooking shows, because they have actual recipes and they go.
You know that this going on YouTube makes it a cooking show.
No, it's not. I'm sure there are people who are watching this and be like, oh, you're not supposed to cut the beef against the grain or something like that. I don't know how you're supposed to cut the beef. I just cut
Actually,
it.
they're right. You're not supposed to cut it.
I don't know. I just make the beef whatever size I want. I don't care how I cut it.
Wow, such a thug.
Stop. Just let it cook. If you're vegetarian, you can replace that with seitan or like bean curd. You don't want to cook the beef too hard, or else is that too hard? You don't want to cook the beef for too long, otherwise it will get tough. So you kind of just stir it. And because it's beef, it's okay if it's a little undercooked, because after you take them out of the pan, it'll still cook on its own. So as long as they turn a little brown, you're good.
Tonight we die.
Food poisoning, say what? Mad cow disease. Want to tell them a joke while we're waiting? While we play.
No.
Why not?
I don't know any.
Tell them about our house. Our new house.
Wow, did you just say our new house is a joke?
No?
Okay, so new place. Pretty much our only requirement was that I have a yard. So we just spent all this money on the dogs so they can run around a little bit more than they do now. It is a 5-bedroom, beautiful deck. Everything's it's an older house. It has been completely renovated, so it's like it's brand spanking new. Inside, super sexy. We will give you a grand tour, hopefully within a couple weeks. It will be unfurnished for a little bit because we're
broke and we don't have any money.
broke. Oh, there's our joke. Our finances. Hey-o! Okay. All right. Back to the star here.
Okay, so we.
Damn it, I don't know how this works. Okay.
Okay, so we got the beef out, and I put a little bit more oil in it, and now we are going to put the leeks in.
How come you don't cook them together?
Because the leek doesn't need to be cooked for as long as the beef will.
Whoa, that is a lot of leeks.
It cooks down. Look at the color though. Huh?
Oh, look at you.
Ooh.
Go Martha Stewart.
Martha doesn't do that. Who says that?
Gianni.
Yes, Giada.
Giada.
De Laurentiis.
De Laurentiis.
No, but if I were her, I'll be like this.
Oh, hey.
You didn't get to see.
Are you editing that part out?
Yes.
No, don't you want viewers?
Good point. Cook it a little bit, and then you add a little salt and pepper to give it some flavor. Bryan doesn't let me buy pre-crushed
green ground pepper.
Yeah. Because he says only the fresh cracked ones are good. So,
you gotta do this thing. Yeah. Oh.
I wish, no, I'm gonna say the thing they all say in the cooking show. I wish you were here with me right now because the house smells amazing. That's what they all say.
I know. Good job.
No, hold on. And this is what I have to do. So now, let's give it a taste.
Wow. Don't you wish you were here now? That is the most orgasmic leak in probably the entire universe.
A little undercooked.
That is the best tasting undercooked leek ever.
That was terrible.
This is probably the best part of the entire video.
And then we add the meat back in there. And then you mix it together.
This is a very pretty looking dish.
Is it?
No.
Would you like to try a little bit?
Yes, I would. Is it cooked?
Yes.
Mmm.
No, you're not even in the frame.
I missed. That is very delicious.
Is it?
There's a lot of flavor to that. That's very good.
Yeah?
That's very good.
Yeah? Okay. So now we're just gonna wait until the rice finish cooking, and then we're just gonna, do some rice with that.
For our next cooking show, we're gonna show them how to make rice. So for 20 minutes, we're gonna watch this shit cook.
Leave your requests down below if you have a certain dish.
Move, you're in the way of the rice. God. Any requests or suggestions would be appreciated. So the rice is still cooking. No, I'm updating them.
Oh.
That wasn't a question. That was an informative statement.
Show them the arrow garden.
Fine.
Describe it.
So an arrow garden is basically an indoor garden, and by some black magic, it does not require any dirt, just some water, some nutrients,
some water is in.
And yes, that is the hole that you drop it in, and some LED lighting, which somehow replaces sunlight. So those are, that bag is basically the dirt pods. So that thing, I don't know, is that the watermelon?
I think that's pea shoots.
Oh, pea
Watermelon's shoots? Right there.
Oh, so that shit's growing. Okay, cool.
And then that's curly parsley, and this is Thai basil.
So basically, you can pretty much just buy your seed packets, throw them in these pods, and
it's guaranteed to grow.
Lovely automated thing will tell you how long things have been growing, when to add nutrients.
Has not been adjusted to daylight savings.
And there's a new tip available. Wow, this has saved me so much trouble. In case you were not aware, here's a real gem. Do not put your plants in the freezer or Siberia. They will not grow very well. So the tips kind of suck, but everything else is pretty sweet, especially if you are in an area where the weather is not conducive to growing plants, or you just have the opposite of the Midas touch and just kill everything you touch.
That's pretty much me though.
Yes.
See, show them the number.
Oh wow, everyone, exciting update here. Look at that, 11 minutes. When it hits the 5-minute mark, we're all gonna do a countdown. We would like you to all participate with us. This is bigger than New Year's. Oh, this is becoming a very random segment. So this is probably our greatest discovery of the day here from Costco. Organic Hope Spicy Avocado Hummus. I've been eyeballing this product for several months, but they actually had the sample table out, and this is very delicious. It's got a pretty decent bite to it. It's smooth, it's garbanzo-y in an organic manner. As you can tell, there's only a few ingredients, which is what you like to hear, but this stuff is delicious. Let's everyone say hi to that little fucker over there. Are you gonna dance with him?
Yes.
Dance.
Next! Next!
He's very well trained, as you can tell. Oh, this is one of his favorite toys. It is a 200-foot long rope that he just goes nuts over. He's pretty damn strong. In a tug-of-war match, he would beat my wife. This particular move that he's very well known for, he's lost about 70% of his brain capacity from knocking his head into the corners of tables and the wall and my knee. There was one particular incident several days ago where he bashed his head into my knee pretty hard and just looked around dazed and confused for several minutes as 2 of his brain cells grew back and he was able to realize where he was again.
He asked for it.
But he's pretty damn cute though.
But he's also pretty damn stupid. Ow!
Everything in this picture right now is pretty damn cute and stupid.
Okay, so as you see, now it says warm, which means the rice is done. Woohoo! Yum yum yum, rice.
See, and you say you're not a chef.
Just because I have a rice cooker making rice for me. Here. What are you doing? Stop. Bryan eats out of the... What are you...
Nothing?
Bryan eats out of the big bowl. Is that enough rice for you?
Yes, please. That sounds good. That looks good.
And then come over here, take some beef.
So hopeful.
No, you don't get to eat.
But he just whipped his hair back and forth.
So that's how it is. We eat really simple, so I'll also pack the same thing for Bryan for lunch tomorrow. So yeah, that's what we have. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave any requests for any dishes or what you want to see on tabs down below. And subscribe if you haven't. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. It's IamGrape1119. And we'll see you next time. Okay, bye.
What she said, bye.